I hope y'all are ready for the digital landscape to completely change in about a week. In fact, I hope you're not just ready, I hope you're willing to help make the change. Taking away TikTok is a violation of our free speech rights under the Constitution. It's going to shutter the doors of hundreds of thousands of businesses, and it is in no way going to prevent China from getting the data that they want. They're just going to have to go through a third party now. We all know the real reason why they're closing TikTok. It's to control the narrative. The government wants to control what we know and what we don't know. And Zuckerberg and Musk, they just want to be the guys in control of that narrative, getting all of the power, all of the attention, and all of the profit from it. This app has taught us so many things that we would not have known otherwise, and it's all because of the connections that we've made with real people all around the world. The government can't have that. Moving forward, we need to recognize that data is the new fossil fuel. Economies run entirely on this micromanaged data that we constantly feed into this digital glass box we carry in our pockets every day. What they don't want us waking up to, though, is that this is a two-way street. All of the data that we have been freely giving them up to now, we can easily shut it down. If you're able to, even if it's just for a short time, delete your accounts from the websites and then delete your apps from your phones. This is not a mandate. It's perfectly understandable that there are plenty of people that need to stay on those apps because of their businesses or the connections that they've made that they don't have any other way to make connections through. But here's the thing. If you need to stay on that app, there's a lot of different things that you can do to still help. I'm personally following through with a blackout on all those apps until March. I'm never going back to X for sure, but on Facebook I use it a lot for community theater purposes, and that's one reason why I'll eventually be signing back in. When I do go back though, I'm going to be using the search bar up at the top, going directly to the pages that I need information for that I want to engage with, and then I'm going to be logging out. I'm not going to be sticking around to like stuff. Sorry, I won't be sharing any happy birthdays anymore. This is something that we really have to stick to in order to send the right message. And the more of us that join in this message, the stronger they're going to hear it. One of the things I loved about being on TikTok was the algorithm. You could really work with it by engaging in certain things or not engaging, by closing certain ads or engaging in them further. You could see the real-time effects of the engagement on the algorithm, and that's something that you just don't really see in any of the other apps. Just because those algorithms are a little more ambiguous, though, doesn't mean you can't mess with them. For instance, scrolling on Facebook, close any ad you see, anytime. Hit that X, and after they ask you, snooze the whole company for a while. If they ask you to report it, give it the most heinous violation that you can think of. Screw with everything. Unfollow all the celebrities and the oligarchs. Make sure that you're not linked to companies that do awful things. Go through your following list and double check that people who are on the wrong side of history are not in your friends list. Do anything you can to mess with the engagement that the algorithm will see. I'm going to have a ton of time on my hands after this app closes down, so you can find me on the red play button app with the same username as my username here and the same profile picture as my profile picture. Have a good one.